Hello everyone, it's Stephanie. I thought I would give an update. So the vet called me today and said that Chewy's ashes are ready to be picked up. So sad. I can't believe he's almost been gone a week now. So I think on Saturday I'm gonna go in the morning and go pick them up. We are getting a little paw print as well in clay, and I think a nose print from him, and that's going to be so sweet, but it doesn't really replace him, you know, in his physical fuzzy body, but I'm going to be happy to get him back. I love the little guy. So that's an update on Chewy, and man, I miss him so much. It's just really interesting to me how their little lives become so enmeshed and entangled with ours. We had our routines together. So, for example, every morning I would wake up, my alarm would go off, and he would wake up as well, and he would be in his blankets all cozy, you know, and I would say good morning to him and give him a little kiss, and he'd roll over and show me his tummy, and I'd give him little pets. Then he'd go down his ramp, and both of us would go downstairs together, and he ate his breakfast while I was making my coffee, and then he would go on his ramp and go on the recliner and curl up in a blanket. That was our morning routine. And then before work, I would of course give him treats. And then I locked the baby gate to the stairs because I don't want him using the stairs. And then I would have to take our kitchen garbage can and put it in the kitchen bathroom and close the door, because Chewy in the past would knock over the garbage and rummage through it. So that was our normal morning routine, and I found myself still doing these things, like putting the trash away and locking the baby gate that's still up even though he's not here. So that's been difficult, and then not having a snuggle buddy at night has been really hard. But I still have his blanket that he always snuggled in, and I haven't washed it, so it still smells like Fritos. And I cuddle with it at night because I miss him so much. Little man. My husband and I, we definitely want to adopt a dog again in the future, or maybe multiple dogs. Just right now the timing isn't right for us, unless some dog just appears and it's perfect for us. But we're still grieving and processing everything right now. I think 2 days ago, we were unwinding after work, and I put on the Westminster Dog Show, and the group of dogs that happened to be on was the Hound group, and we watched the entire thing. And of course, all the doggos on there are so cute, but when we got to the dachshunds, I saw the wiener dogs, and both my husband and I just melted. We love the little weens. They are so cute. So there's been talk between us of definitely, scouting out a wiener dog in the future. So we've been talking about that. And that would be nice to have another fuzzy companion in the house. It's been really weird without it. The other update I wanted to give is about this channel. Now, I know that I started this channel with some pretty creative videos. I am a really creative person, and then it kind of evolved to cooking, and it evolved into poetry, and just a whole bunch. What are you doing? Crazy driver. A whole bunch of different videos. So it hasn't really been cohesive, but I thought I would just give some updates on my life. thought that would be interesting for everyone to see. This Friday, so tomorrow, I'm doing a paint and sip. So where you paint and you can drink cocktails or coffee. So I'm doing that tomorrow night, and I'm very excited, and I will definitely film that. We are doing a painting that has flowers and it's under the moonlight, so really excited. And then Sunday night, I'm driving to Seattle to Dimitrio's Jazz Alley, and I am going to see Pat Metheny. And Pat Metheny is one of my favorite jazz artists. He is a jazz guitarist, and he is famous for being in the Pat Metheny group, of course, which was very popular in the 80s and 90s, and also for just being a solo artist. So he has a new album that has recently come out, and he's touring right now. And I happened to snag tickets last year to this concert, and it's this Sunday, so I am so excited about it, and I really hope I can meet him and get his autograph. That would just be so exciting. I have been listening to Pat for over 30 years now. His music never gets old for me, and he is just quite the artist. So I am very excited to see him in concert, and the seats that I have at Jazz Alley are so close to the stage, and I am beyond excited. I don't think I can record the entire concert. Jazz Alley has a policy against that, but I'll try to get some clips and I will put them up as reels on this channel because I'm just so excited. Anyways, that's the update that I have for all of you, and I thought it would be fun to just share what's going on in my life, because I know some of my friends, hi Kelly, are following me on here, but they don't live in this state, so you guys can see what's going on in my life. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you for being subscribers, and I will continue to update. And thank you for the sweet wishes and good thoughts about Chewy. It's not easy, but we are managing, the pain. So thank you all. Have a great day, and I will update you.